of the goalpost. I'm your host, Oluwamayawa. I'm not alone. I have the usual suspect with me. I know he's an angry Chelsea fan. His team lost again, and they will not be playing in Europe. Collins, how are you doing this morning? You are muted.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Mayo. I'm doing very well. Thank you.
I mean, your team, they lost again to Southampton. They lost again to Sunderland yesterday. I know you are not happy about it, but it seems you've accepted your fate.
I mean, at this point, yeah, I have accepted my fate. The moment Manchester United started winning yesterday, because I didn't expect them to win, you understand? They won comfortably, and at some point before the match started, I was like, maybe because Brighton needed to win that match. I was like, since Brighton is going to win this match, there's no need winning because it's better I don't play in Europe at all than for me to play in Conference League. You understand? Because that league is terrible. I don't want to play there. You understand? But Manchester United started winning. We should have won our game so we can play in the Europa League. Europa League is more respectable and more, prestigious. But we didn't win the game, and that was the disappointment. Another disappointment, but it didn't really touch me like that because I've clocked out of Chelsea this season. Till next season, you understand? So, good luck to the boys. If you watch the game yesterday, you can see how nonchalant these boys were playing. Do you understand? So it's an eyesore. Honestly, it's an eyesore. I can't even bear the shame. So until next season, honestly, until next season.
Okay, that's fantastic. Let's start with the APL. I mean, the APL came to an end yesterday. Arsenal finally lifted the title. However, the Player of the Year award went to Bruno Fernandes, and that has caused a whole lot of controversy. Yes, he broke the assist record. He was able to do that yesterday, and the rest of that. Do you think Bruno Fernandes deserved that award, owing to the fact that Manchester United did not win the league? So there's a David Raya that kept 18 clean sheets and was very instrumental in Arsenal winning the league. And how come people are voting for Bruno Fernandes to be player of the season of the year? Do you think Fernandes deserved that particular award?
Obviously, I I I was like I wanted to talk about it last week, but circumstances didn't allow me to talk about it. Um, there's no other person that deserves it other than Bruno Fernandes. Do you understand? Look at the people. Look at Thierry Henry and Kevin De Bruyne. They both recorded 20 assists in a season before Bruno Fernandes did it. And the season they did that, they won this award. Do you understand? And guess what? Their team did not win the league. Their team finished second, respectively. Arsenal finished second to Manchester United. And Manchester City finished second to Liverpool the season Kevin De Bruyne did it. So you can see that they are instrumental. What was my point? My point is that these players are instrumental. This season, their team did this. You understand? Recording 20 assists in a season is no joke. It's no joke. Let's remove the 20 assists for him. Let's put the 20 record aside for a moment. Bruno Fernandes have created the most chances this season for a player in the Premier League. Do you understand? I've watched Manchester United games to an extent to know that Bruno Fernandes is the focal point of that team. You understand? They were sevens when or ninth when Michael Carrick took over them. You understand? Bruno Fernandes was the only piece that was being consistent game in, game out. You understand? Look at Arsenal. Arsenal brought out three nominees. Arsenal brought out David Raya. Arsenal brought out Gabriel. And Arsenal brought out Declan Rice. Three players. Should I remind you people that this award is by voting? Is by voting. Club captains votes. Club captains votes. A Premier League panel votes. You understand? This Premier League panel includes journalists, broadcasters, and you sometimes see Alan Shearer and Rio Ferdinand. My point being, 10%, you understand, is for fan votes.
Fans, yeah.
Why the remaining 90%? Why the remaining 90% is for club captains and this Premier League panel that includes people I just mentioned. So if Arsenal are bringing out three nominees, how do you want to share the? You have to vote for one person. Do you understand? So if I feel like if Arsenal had brought out come together, bring out one nominee, you understand? One person that okay, this is our representative, it would have been easier. But based on the way this wicked Ateta team is, the glory is being shared. I cannot sit down here and tell you that this particular player is the backbone of Arsenal. I cannot tell you that because they play collectively. They share the responsibility. You understand? You mentioned David Raya. You understand? David Raya, I'm telling you that the year Peter Schmeichel won the Premier League Player of the Season, David Raya have better stats than him.
Hmm.
How about Declan Rice? The year N'Golo Kante won the Premier League Player of the Season, Declan Rice have better attacking stats than him. Are we talking of Gabriel? The year Ruben Dias won the Premier League Player of the Season, Gabriel have better stats than him. These are exceptional players. But how would you share it? Will you share it? Will you give it to David Raya? Or will you give it to Gabriel? Or will you give it to Declan Rice? This is both. You understand? You vote for one person. I feel like because there are three Arsenal players in the picture. You understand? The votes are being distributed among them. You understand? Somebody can say okay, me and you now. If I ask you who is your best Arsenal player this season, who have impacted the most, you can mention the Raya and I'll mention Declan Rice, and we are both correct.
True.
Do you understand? So I feel like this is the case when it comes to votes. You understand? But for Manchester United, there is no sharing of anything. Manchester United brought out only one player. That's the player that changed their season. Bruno Fernandes is very easy. You understand? I'm taking away the fact that he recorded 20 assists. You understand?
21.
It just who is 21. I mean, it was 20 when they brought out the this thing, right?
Yeah.
So you can see that now it's not 21. So you can see it's very easy. It's just Bruno Fernandes. You understand? So if you want to vote for an Arsenal player, there's no specific person because all of them are exceptional. So I just feel like it's the case of the votes being shared. You understand? Because there are three Arsenal players and everything, and also Bruno Fernandes recorded 20 assists this season. That's no easy feat. There is no other better candidate to do it. It was 20. Now he is already 21. That means he's going to also win the player of the season. Yeah, he's going to win it because you cannot record 21 assists in a season. Break the record of Kevin De Bruyne, guns like Kevin De Bruyne, Thierry Henry, and you don't win it. So it's very well deserved. There is no other person to win it. No other person, honestly.
The last point on this, a whole lot of people are saying it should be in the class of Iniesta. Do you think that's correct? Iniesta, Xavi, and the rest of that because of what he can do. Some people are even saying a whole lot of Manchester United are saying Messi, Ronaldo, then Bruno Fernandes. Do you think that's correct? And a whole lot of them have even said that if not for the kind of strikers Manchester United had this season, he would have gotten about 40, 45 assists. Do you agree with that?
Uh Well, the first one where he said he should be in the class of Iniesta, who is saying that? That's these players won. They won trophies for their team. You understand? They took their teams to winning titles. You understand? The only thing I saw a video the Manchester United page uploaded of them watching Bruno Fernandes win the this thing, like as if they are watching their team win the title. I was like, see what people are celebrating this thing. You people don't have shame. You understand? That's the standard of the club now. That is the standard of the club now. Is that I'm very glad Michael Carrick wants to bring back the winning mentality because after after the game against Brighton, you understand, they asked him why did he something like why did he take the game serious? And he said, this is Manchester United. Every game should be taken serious. You understand?
True.
So you can see what he's trying to do because he knows the state of the club right now. Imagine gathering your players to celebrate Bruno Fernandes receiving player of the season award. It's somehow this is the same award Nemanja Vidic have won twice as a defender. Cristiano Ronaldo have won twice. So
True.
Manchester United, they're not strangers to this award. But because of the current state, that's why they are celebrating like the won a trophy. You understand? So if Bruno Fernandes wants to be among this caliber of midfielders, you understand, he has to win something for Manchester United. He has to win something tangible. He has to win something tangible. Next season is an opportunity to win the league and the Champions League because it's in both competitions. You understand? He should win something tangible. All these individual accolades is nothing if you are not using it to impact your team. It's nothing. All these players you just mentioned, Iniesta, Xavi, top midfielders, even N'Golo Kante, they led their team to notable trophies. You understand? And I'm very sure a Manchester United fan will agree with me. Yeah, he recorded 20 assists and everything. That's impressive, right? That's impressive. But it should translate to winning something. You understand? I'm going to give him credit for his individual accomplishments. You understand? But once you look at individual accomplishments, you also look at what has he won with the team. It's normal every way. You understand? So the comparison doesn't make sense at this point. You understand? With what he has in his trophy cabinet, it doesn't make sense. You understand? So he has to grow. He has to step up. So
Okay.
that